All right, we're going to talk about prefaces real quick. We've moved. I have the missal with me, and the preface is the first part of the Eucharistic prayer. This is maybe not an academic statement, and some academics might argue with me, but in Pat's brain, there are three major parts to the Eucharistic prayer. You have the preface, which goes from the dialogue of the Lord be with you, lift up your hearts, let us give thanks to the Lord our God, and ends with the Holy, Holy, Holy. Then we have the beginning part of the Eucharistic prayer, which we'll talk about next time, which is where, if we go to an actual prayer, it's the part where with the epiclesis, where we call down the Spirit. Then it ends after the mystery of faith. Then there's a section at the end where we end with the doxology, the through him, with him, in him. But to the preface, there are specific ones throughout all of the church year. If you look here are ones for Advent. Guess what? Nativity comes after that. And then as we go through, then we get to Lent. We've been doing these through Lent. We're at the Passion right now because we're doing this during Holy Week. Then we go to Easter, then Ordinary Time and everything else. Then back earlier in the book, like here, we come to Holy Week. And as we go through the Mass that we will have tomorrow night, watch it prove me wrong. Okay, it's here. It has its own preface, specifically for this Mass. And sometimes it's in their later, so they say if you need it without music. And if you notice, all the prefaces are first in music. We're supposed to sing these. So we're supposed to go, the Lord be with you, and that which we do when we sing the Eucharistic prayer. But all through it, it's that same chant. It is truly right and just, our duty and our salvation. That wasn't quite right. I haven't done that in a while. But you go through, and it's meant to be chanted as it leads into the Eucharistic prayer. All of them start, it is truly right and just, our duty and our salvation, to always and everywhere give you thanks. No matter what the formula is, somewhere in the first few lines, we realize we're giving God thanks for this opportunity to come and to celebrate and to make a difference. So as we look at that, we start with giving thanks. Then we go back to that hymn, the Holy, Holy, which goes back to the earliest times of our Jewish roots with a Barakah prayer, that Holy, Holy, Holy. And that should always be sung. I know with daily Mass we can't always get to that, but it is one of those most amazing parts. So each preface leads into it. The second Eucharistic prayer comes with its own preface. If you use the fourth Eucharistic prayer, you have to use this preface, because there are parts of this preface that are integral to the Eucharistic prayer, so they are tied together. And then all the reconciliation of various needs prayers in the back all have their own preface. So that gets us into the Eucharistic prayer, and we'll be back next time with more details on how this all fits together. We will be back with the Eucharistic prayer.